Hey YouTube, we have a Ultima 22 suppressor made by Coastal Gun. Picked it up last week, and over the weekend we went and shot about 500 rounds through it. A mixture of the Remington subsonic here and the Aguila sniper subsonic here. Had problems with the Aguila trying to eject all the way out of my Ruger. It would cycle the action back all the way and feed a new round, but the spent hole would not fully eject out of the action. If you guys have any suggestions on that, thoughts, leave a comment below, and let's take this thing down and see what's inside of it, how nasty it is. I did spray the inside down with WD-40 trying to get it to soak, break down some of the lead inside, so we'll see how she looks. And in their kit with the suppressor comes this little tool. Help break it down. Comes in pretty handy. Sometimes it's easier to spin the suppressor itself. Once you get it most of the way out, it's easier just to hold it with your finger on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see down in there, but it's pretty nasty. Lots of buildup in there. See if we can get one of these baffles out. And those used to be brand new, nice and shiny. Look at that. It's just coming off. See if we can get some more out. Yeah, they're in there pretty good. I'll go off camera for just a second and see if I can get some more force on these things. Wow, they are in there really well. We might have to try something different. See what will get them out of there. Okay, and we're back. It took me a little bit of work to get that out there, a better part of about 10 minutes to get some more solvent in there, let it work, and you know, if you can't get it out, get a bigger hammer. But this was the first one we had out earlier. This is the second one. It's just caked up with deposits here, and then the rest of them came out. You can see they're all stuck together with all deposits in there, making it one solid link. And then the last one attached to the spacer, if I can get it apart. Got it. And then I'll spend a little time brushing with some solvent on these guys, put it back together, and we'll cut back in for the assembly. And then later on we'll have some demonstration on test fire. Lesson learned: clean it after you get done using it. Don't let everything sit in there and harden over a period of 3 or 4 days. And then also clean a little more frequently than a brick of bullets. Be back shortly. Alright, we're back. After spending a good bit of time scraping and cleaning the buildup off these baffles, decided that what I had wasn't working that well. WD-40, the rim oil, and some gun cleaner I had. So I went down to the store, picked up some hops, number 9, and got a really good sized jug of it, and soaked these baffles in it for a little while, and scrubbed some more. And then the outside edges, they polished up pretty well, but the insides didn't really come that clean that easily. Still had a little more work to do. So I devised a way. I found that a 12 gauge shotgun bore brush fits in perfectly to the baffles, so I attached it to a electric drill insert and just let that thing ream it out, switch the directions back and forth a couple of times, and for the most part it got the bulk of it out. I'm convinced that some of that stuff is just going to have to stay on there. It will never look brand new. So for assembly, you have to decide which is going to be your muzzle end. For this one, the muzzle end is here, and then this will be the exit path here. Attach your end piece. And I'm just going to put a shot of rim oil on the inside and start stacking your baffles. These baffles here are notched, so what I'm going to do is align them staggered in 90-degree increments to give their more resistance as the gas tries to escape. So this one will go downwards. This will go 90 degrees right, up, 90 degrees left, next one down, right, upwards. Give that thing another twist, make sure it's snug, and then we'll add the retaining nut. Almost forgot our spacer. Drop that in there. Give it a good snug down. And now we're ready to take it and go shoot some more. Like I'd asked earlier, if you guys have suggestions on this Aguila Sniper subsonic ammo, why it won't eject the brass out of my Ruger 1022, but it has clearly more than enough power to cycle it back and grab a new round and feed it into the chamber. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.